Bonsoir. I'm so happy to see that you have returned and you haven't run away. The fact that you're still hanging in there means that you went through exercice, which the big part is listening to me speaking Kreyòl for the last 5 sentences, going to the answer key and being strong enough to say, okay, I got some things wrong, or I got a lot of things that I need to remember. And then going back to the workbook and going, oh, okay, this is what she said. And then watching me explain the translation so you can go, oh, I need to work on this. And then watching the Kreyòl video all over again. From now on, this is the format you will be following. So let's go over devoir six. First, we're going to do the English to Kreyòl portion. Numéro un. Well, we would really say première, the first one. That was, you have enough games. Ou gen assez jouet. If you said that, that is correct. But you can also say, ou gagné assez jouet. The reason you can say gain or gain is just the abbreviated word of gain. And the only time you wouldn't use gain is just at the end of a sentence. Why didn't we say compte jouet? Because compte cannot come before something. Has to be at the end of a sentence. You would just say you have enough. Ou gen compte. So if your answer is ou gen assez jouet or ou gagné assez jouet, it is correct. This is a word-for-word translation. Ou, you. Gain or gagné, have. Assez, enough. Jouet, games. Répétez. Ou gen assez jouet. Ou gagné assez jouet. Deuxième nan. She steals my things. Li vole bagay mwen yo. If you said that, your answer is correct. Yo at the end of bagay made it plural. Yo makes things plural. If I said she steals my 5 things, you wouldn't need yo because 5 would have made it plural. Li vole, she steals. Bagay mwen, yo. Thing belonging to me, plural. My things. Remember that possessor rule. It will follow you all the days of your Kreyòl life. It is in the première leçon. Now, something for you to understand is that sentence, li vole bagay mwen yo, can be implied that it is past tense. She steals my things means in the past, she's stolen things from me. So that can also mean she stole my things. Répétez. Li vole bagay mwen yo. Li vole bagay mwen yo. Troisième nan. It's under my house. If you said, li an ba kay mwen, that is correct because we're talking about an object. The object would be li. We cannot use say. Say means it's when you're saying to be. You're not saying to be under my house. You're saying it be under my house. 2 separate words. It be. We do not use say because say cannot go in front of amba because that is a descriptor. It is not a person, place, thing. Therefore, it is not a being. Li amba, it's under. Kay mwen, house belonging to me. Possession, possessor rule. Répétez. Li amba kay mwen. Li amba kay mwen. Quatrième nan. I need to buy some handbags. Mwen bezwen achete kek valise. If you said that answer, it is correct. But this is also correct. The contraction of the word mwen. M'besoin acheter quelques valises. So needs to come just before besoin. We have to contract them. M'besoin acheter quelques valises. This is a literal translation. I need to, mwen besoin, purchase, acheter, some, few, several handbags. Quelques valises. We do not put yo at the end of valise. Why? Quelques made it plural. The word some made it plural. Répétez. Mwen besoin acheter quelques valises. Let's say that in the abbreviated, the contracted form. Besoin acheter quelques valises. Take a deep breath. Let it out. Let me do that contraction with you. Besoin. Besoin. Besoin acheter quelques valises. Okay, this is your last English to Creole one. Cinquième nan. You ought to do that for her. Ou dwe fè sa pou li. If that's your answer, that is correct. If you said, ou dwe fè sa pou, we usually do not end a sentence in pou contracted with mwen, ou, and li. The reason that we don't do that is poule means chicken in Creole. And so typically we can contract pou li, pou mwen, pou ou in the middle of the sentence or the beginning of a sentence, but not at the end. That's something I want you to take note of. So we would say pou li. Ou dwe, you ought to. Fè sa, do that. Pou li, for him, for her. Répétez. Ou dwe fè sa pou li. Ou dwe fè sa pou li. Ou pare? Ou pare pou Kreyòl? Hey, you ready for Kreyòl? Ou pare pou Kreyòl? Okay, now we're going to do the sixth one. Sixième nan. Sorti la. Get out of here. Sorti means to come out of. Get out of. Go out. Come from. It's all the same concept. I sorti from. I sorti Bahamas. Mwen sorti Bahamas. Maybe some of you come from Canada. Ou sorti Canada. Maybe someone you know comes from Haiti. Li sorti Haiti. So, sorti means get out of, get out, come from, come out of. And la means here and there. So, sorti la means get out of here. Répétez, sorti la. Bien fait. Okay. Septième nan. Combien l'argent gagne? How much money do you have? This is very cut dry. Combien? How much? How many? L'argent, money. You is ou, and gagner is have. Do is not used in a question in Creole unless we are specifically asking about someone doing something. You can fast something, but if do is a part of helping the question, we do not translate it. So how much money do you have is the answer for Combien l'argent ou gagné? By the way, we can say combien cob ou gagné because the word money is l'argent and cob. I want you to répéter. You're just going to répéter one time because when you heard me say it in Kreyòl in the other video, you were practicing the articulation already. Combien l'argent ou gagné? Okay. Huitième nan. À la caillou. Or, aller la caillou. Aller and aller. Aller and al. Al is just an abbreviation of aller, to go. And we just don't use the abbreviated word al at the end of a sentence. Of course, you already have this rule memorized. À la caillou means go home or go to your home. We would just say go home. Aller la caille or aller la caillou. And in English, it can mean go to your home. Okay? Répétez. À la caillou. Okay? Neuvième nan. Ou toujours penser ça? Now, this can mean you always think that. If you wanted it to mean you think that still, you still think that, toujours would have to be at the end of the sentence. Ou penser ça toujours means you think that still, you still think that. But ou toujours penser ça means ou toujours, you always penser ça, think that. Répétez. Ou toujours penser ça. Okay. Dernier, the last one. Ou kon kile ou ka ranger bagay la? You know when you can fix the thing? You know what time you can fix the thing? Do you know when you can fix the thing? This is cut dry. Ou connaît, you know, or ou con. The abbreviation of connaît is con, and that means the same thing. To know. You can use con and connaît interchangeably, but you cannot use the abbreviated con at the end of a sentence. That's my dog. Sorry. So, ou con kile, you know when, or you know what time. Ou ka, you can, you're able to, you're capable of. Ka is the abbreviation of capable. Of course, they are used interchangeably, capable and ka, but ka cannot be used at the end of a sentence because we do not put an abbreviated word at the end of a sentence. Ranger means to arrange, to fix. Bagay la means the thing. So, ou kon kile ou ka ranger bagay la means you know what time, you know when you can fix the thing. Répétez. Ou kon kile ou ka ranger bagay la? Ranger. Ou kon kile ou ka ranger bagay la? Ou fini! You are done. This was your very first devoir with Kreyòl to English sentences. From now on, you will always watch the video with the Kreyòl portion, and then you will go to your answer key to look at what's different with your translation, and then to the workbook to visually see what I was saying, and then come to these translation videos. Okay, I am so very proud of you, and now you are ready for the speech drill of Leçon 8. Like this video, guys. Download it. Watch it a lot. Au revoir.